loves, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today I will be sharing with you my daily cleaning routine, what I clean in the morning for a productive day, and I'll be sharing some of my best cleaning tips to have a productive day. First off, I always recommend, let's start by freshening up the space. You can do this with an essential oil diffuser, a candle, with a wallflower, whatever you'd like. I'm using the rose hip just to get some of those floral scents in for spring. And the second thing I do is start by making my bed, and I do this for two reasons. One, when you go to work and you get into work mode, whether you commute or you work from home, you won't be thinking about, oh, I have to make my bed or my bed looks a mess. You're going to know that this is done and you're going to come home to a nice clean room. The second reason I do this is, let's say you are working from home or you came home from a long day, you won't be as tempted to get into bed because you don't want to unmake your bed. You want to leave that for when you are finally ready to unwind and get to sleep at the end of the day. After the bed is made, I make sure that the rest of the room is tidy. There are 3 rooms in my house that just need to be done and cleaned before I start any productive work, and that is my bedroom, my living room, and my kitchen. And that is because those are the 3 rooms that I spend the most time in. So find what those rooms are for you and what those key areas of your home are. So over here, I'm just needing to tidy up some blankets that need to go back into the linen closet. And then we actually are running low on hangers, so we need to order more hangers. So this pile of clothes is actually just clothes that need to get hung up, but we currently don't have hangers for. And the last area of the room that I need to tackle is my side table and Chance's side table, and this is just a really important space for me because this is practically my second desk or just another work area for me, because I do spend a lot of time editing on my bed, or I go on my computer, or I'll be recording voiceover. So I had my headphones here, I had the switch, I have my laptop, and I just really need the space to not be cluttered when I do come back to it at the end of the day, because again, I like to use my evening hours to really get some last little details done for work, since I do work from home and I have the privilege of being able to move my hours around and work when I can and during the hours that work best for me. And lastly, I wanted to add that dusting the side tables or wiping them down with a spray and a cloth is not actually something I do every day. I just do it as it's needed. And this day just happened to be a really bad dust day, so I am dusting the side tables, and then Chance had a little bit of spilling from a drink he had here, so I will also wipe up some of the sticky areas on his side table.
Since I met you for the first time, we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted?
Moving on to the kitchen, this is the next area in my home that I always need to tackle, and usually our sink will be empty in the mornings because it's part of our nighttime routine. But this was the day after St. Patty's Day, and we did some extra cooking and I did some baking, so we had too much dishes to fit in there, and we just let it sit there overnight because I knew I could tackle it the next morning because I knew I was filming this video. But normally our first thing that we do in the kitchen is just unload the dishwasher, and if we have any plates or cups from coffee or breakfast, then I will go ahead and throw that back into the dishwasher once it's empty. But other than that, I normally don't have dishes, but this morning I do, and I didn't want to hide it or pretend that I didn't, because you know, that's real life. Sometimes you're gonna have dishes and sometimes you won't, but it's okay. Just stick to your routines as best as you can.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me
this cleaning routine actually helps you have a productive day. Normally when people aren't having productive days when they're in work mode or when they're at work is because their minds are normally focused on the other stresses in our life. And by cleaning and keeping our home healthy, clean, and happy, and a stress-free place, we are now taking stresses off of our list that we keep in our minds and allowing ourselves more brain storage, more mind focus, energy storage. All that space that all these stresses take up in our brain is now free and open so that we can use that and focus more on our work. And when we're focused, we get things done faster. And that's really key for me, is having efficiency and quality in everything that I do. And when I don't have to worry about coming home and dreading all the millions of chores that I have to do once I'm done with work, then I'm able to enjoy my workday more. And when you enjoy what you do a better job at it. And now the dishes are done, I'm going to do the same thing that I did in the bedroom, and I'm just going to tidy up the area, go ahead and clear off the counters and give the counters a good wipe down just to get anything from breakfast or coffee off of the counters.
Here in the corner, looking like enemies. We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb, while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No, I just wanna get out.
Lastly, for the kitchen, I needed to vacuum. I always have to vacuum after every meal in the kitchen, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So I'm just quickly going over all the floors, and this really just takes me probably 30 to 90 seconds every day. It's super easy, super quick. And I am done with the kitchen for today. All I have to do when I get home is I'll have to put away this pile and that pile of clean dishes, and then I can just move that back to the center of the counter where it goes. And the last space that I need to tackle before I get to work is this living room. I spend tons of time in the living room, especially working from home. My desk is right next to this area. So the first thing I'm going to do in the living room is tidy up. I'm going to go ahead and fluff my pillows, get them straightened out, and go ahead and fold up any blankets and pick up any cat toys. And we have a lot of cat toys. I couldn't tell you why, but one of my cats really loves to kick all the litter out of this litter box. It doesn't matter if it's this litter box or different litter box, whatever litter box is in this location in the living room, she loves to kick the litter out. So yes, part of my morning routine is cleaning this up every day and putting it back into the litter box.
Yeah, I find it so hard to breathe, 'cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze.
And because I will be home, because I am working right next to the living room, I am going to go ahead and light a candle so I can go ahead and freshen the air in this space as well. I do not recommend this if you know you'll be leaving for work, but if you're working from home, go ahead, burn those candles that you got on candle day. And just like in the kitchen, I am going to vacuum the living room. And again, this one takes me, this one probably takes me a minute to 2 minutes at max. But again, vacuuming, especially with my cordless Dyson, doesn't take very long at all. And this is how I finish up the room. I will vacuum the bedroom if it needs it, but today it did not. So this is it for my morning cleaning routine, and I will be showing you a final overview about how everything looks.
We're talking to each other, I know we feel the same about the situation, like we're stuck inside a game. Time to get out of this circle, yeah, we both carry a scar. Let's rewrite the part we're playing, time to cherish who we are.
Thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Also, if you're interested, I do have an Instagram account. I will leave my handle up on the screen here. My handle has recently changed, so make sure you are using this to find me. And please don't forget to subscribe down below. I would love to have you guys join me every week for a new video. With all that being said, I will see you next one. You guys have a great week. Bye!